Alrighty guys, and welcome back to a brand new video, and today we are doing a 10-year Charlotte Hornets rebuild in NBA 2K25 in 1991 in the Michael Jordan era. So like I said, we're going to be doing a 10-year rebuild in every single era that 2K has to offer. And I picked the Charlotte Hornets because I'm trying to do some teams that also haven't won any, championships in their whole history of being an NBA team. And the Charlotte Hornets are one of the teams that have never won a championship. So in 1991 right now, this team had Larry Johnson, a rookie Larry Johnson, who was the number one overall pick. They got Kendall Gill. They have Del Curry, obviously, the dad of Stephen Curry, and Seth Curry, obviously, really good shooter. Obviously, Steph ended up being a pretty good shooter as well. Muggsy Bogues, 5'3" Muggsy Bogues, man. We got Johnny Newman. We got Kenny Gatson. We got Rex. We got J.R. Reed. We got Mike. Obviously, some names that you probably are familiar with, but I actually have a plan. Like I said, I have a plan throughout all these 10-year rebuilds, and I also have a plan in this rebuild as well. My first plan is to potentially get not Stephen Curry, obviously. My first plan is to get Kobe Bryant in 1996 so he could be our franchise player. But sure, I would also love to get Shaquille O'Neal in this draft, 1992 draft class as well. But my plan right now is to get Kobe Bryant. No, maybe we get pair LeBron James in 2003. Man, that's all I'm saying, bro. At the end of the season, Michael Jordan was the MVP. We'll probably see a lot of these, obviously, in his era. We had rookie going to Dikembe Mutombo, 6 men. Defensive player going to David Robinson, most improved going Purvis Anderson, probably sad name. Purvis. All right. Coach Shooter going to Rick Adelman, and then Gabriel Thomas is your executive. But at the end of the season, we finished off. We missed the playoff this season, so we'll be a lottery team. At least that's something. The Utah Jazz with John Stockton and Karl Malone win the NBA championship, but we ended up finishing off as the number. I ain't gonna lie, the 91-92 thing. It distracted me. So we are obviously Okay, so in the Eastern Conference, right? So, yeah, we ended up being the number 11 seed, 34 and 48 on this season. Player stats, we had about 16 from Kendall Green, 16 from Ray Johnson, 15 from Del Curry, 10 from Rex, and then Muggsy Bogues averaged about 6.5 points a game. He was a really good playmaker, nicely underrated defender for his height. But all right, player retirements, we got Antetokounmpo retiring. I have no clue who that guy really on. I got Bill Laimbeer, guys like that retiring. But let's say straight into the draft lottery and see what pick we're gonna land. So we're projected pick 7. And we're going to finish with the number 1 overall pick in the NBA draft. So we'll be selecting Shaquille O'Neal for this team, which is absolutely amazing. So Shaq, welcome to the Charlotte Hornets, my friend. You'll definitely be the pick 100%. So we got Shaq pair up this team. So thank you, NBA Lottery, for rigging it for us and getting us the 1 overall pick. So obviously drafting back-to-back number 1 pick back-to-back years is absolutely amazing. So we'll have Larry Johnson paired with Shaquille O'Neal. So let's head into the draft and just get him, right? I mean, we're not really second-guessing ourselves. Like, got Alonzo Mourning here as well. We all know Shaq is by far the way better player than anybody. So Shaquille O'Neal, welcome to Charlotte, my friend. And then we also have a second-round pick. I don't know if there's anybody here that we can take. There is, I think. So Tracy Murray, we'll take him with this pick, and we'll leave it like that. He ended up being a pretty solid shooter. So Shaq, though, welcome to Charlotte. That's going to be a great addition to our team. But heading into free agency, we obviously don't have Larry Bird money. It's crazy to see only expect a $5 million. But yeah, this wasn't considered the max contract back then. So it's crazy now, but back then it wasn't to those people. But Muggsy Bogues is our starting point guard for this team, which I guess I'm cool. We got Kendall Green and Del Curry. Found the shooting guard rotation, I guess. We got Larry Johnson, Johnny Newman, and then we got Kenny, we got RJ Reed, we got Shaquille O'Neal. So I think what I love to add is I think we need to add a better starting power forward for this team. So I wouldn't mind sucking for another year as well. Maybe the lottery rigging us again. We don't really have any good options of free agency. The best guy we can sign is Rex back, which I'll probably do, honestly. So we'll sign Rex back. I'm going to see if I can make a trade for a power forward. If not, I'll see you guys in player progression. I'm going to see if we can get Danny Manning on this team. So I'm going to see if I can go off the Los Angeles Clippers. Speaking about the Clippers, bro, Steve Ballmer and Kawhi might be cooked if these allegations are true. But Shams just tweeted, and the Clippers statement was that they're the allegations are false, and they never did any of that stuff, obviously, with the planting trees thing. And Ben Simmons is also questioning his NBA future, so a lot is happening. I'll just do at you guys. But anyway, let's stay in this era, and let's trade for Danny Manning. So I'm gonna offer. I'm gonna sign a trade for Rex. I'm gonna throw him in there. I don't know if sign trades were a thing back then. They probably were. I'm gonna throw Rex in here. I'm also gonna throw Kenny Gatson, and then I'm gonna throw a 2024. Not 2024, 1994 unprotected first round pick for Danny Manning. And they agree. So Danny Manning, welcome to Charlotte. He'll be our new starting power forward. That's a great fit in my opinion. I know him and Shaq aren't going to be the best three-point shooters, but I'm pretty sure in this era it shouldn't matter too much that we don't have like an elite. We have Del Curry. That should be enough, right? At least for now. So Del Curry is going to be our shooter. And then after that, we have a full rotation. We might need like a backup point guard. Maybe a better backup center eventually, but I'm definitely going to look to sign a back. So we got Craig Hodges as the best backup point guard we could sign. And then backup center, we got like Wayne Cooper, which if he wants to sign with us, we get Craig. Wayne Cooper does not sign. There's nobody else who could really sign that's even real. But okay, player progression, we got Larry Johnson going up. Danny Manning is going down, which sucks. But Kendall Gale's going up. Del Curry's going up. RJ Reed is going up, or JR Reed's going up, my bad, and then the rest of the guys are going down. But I like our team. We'll see if we're going to be in the lottery for another year or we're going to make the playoffs. I'll download this 1993 draft class. Your rotation heading into this season is Muggsy Bogues, Kendall Green, Larry Johnson, Danny Manning, Shaquille O'Neal, Del Curry, JR Reed, Newman, and then Mike as your. We're going to probably run only a 9-man rotation this year, 9-man rotation. And then I'm going to see you at the end of the season. We'll fix shots in the C. So I think we'll want scoring the most is probably like. So Shaquille O'Neal already has 99 shots in the C. So I may not even have to mess with anything. So I'm not going to mess with anything. I'll see y'all at the end of the season. Clyde the Glide Drexler with the MVP. Shaquille O'Neal did win Rookie of the Year. He averaged 20 points, 8 rebounds, 2.3 blocks. But I still, like I said, I still do want to get Kobe Bryant this video. Because why not, right? He also, he won Rookie of the Year, and then Defensive Player goes to David Robinson. But I don't know. We ended up winning 73 games, so 73-9 on the season. If we get any chance to win this year, so Shaquille O'Neal literally and Danny Manning literally changed everything. We just needed a new front court. And it worked. Shaquille O'Neal made all-rookie first team as well. So really good rookie season from Shaq. We all know what he becomes. Also made defensive team, I think I saw. He won rookie and only all-rookie first team. But still really good defensive. Surprised he didn't make a defensive team, though. But player stats, we had about 20 from Shaq. Leading score off the bat, 18 from Larry Johnson. I looked it up, and Larry Johnson wasn't even... He retired after a couple, I think 10, maybe 11 years, and he wasn't even that much of a good scorer. I mean, he was pretty good, but, he was good for us. 18 and 11, it's really good. I'll take that. 17 from Kendall Gill. We had about 15 from Danny Manning, 14 from Del Curry, 8 from Reed, 8.5 from Newman, 7 from Bulls, and 5 from Mike. So, we are the number 1 seed, like I said, and in round 1, we're going to go 8-man rotation. We have the Boston Celtics. The Celtics have D. Brown, Reggie Lewis, Kevin Gamble, Larry Bird, and Robert Parrish, and Kevin McHale. So a little bit of an older Larry Bird, 36 years old, past his prime. But we'll see what happens. In round 1, we are going to beat them. So 3-0 was considered a sweep back then because it wasn't 4 games. It's only 3 games right now. So we beat them. We even say beat them in 4, beat them in 3. So now we got the Chicago Bulls. We got to play Michael Jordan and Scottie Pippen here. Dennis Rodman isn't here, but they still have a pretty good team. B.J. Armstrong. It's a pretty good team here in Chicago. We'll see if we can get it done. So game 1, we're gonna take game 2, even it up. Game 3, we're up 2-1. We go up 3-1, and we are going to. Okay, so only the first round was 3-0. I believe the rest of the rounds were first to 4 games. So, all right, now we got the Detroit Pistons. So we're actually really new to this playoff thing. So I'm surprised we even beat the veteran Chicago Bulls. Obviously Jordan has been in the league for a minute. Now we got the Pistons. So the defensive Pistons, man, the Valley Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, Joe Dumars. Lionel Simmons, Dennis Rodman. So this is obviously going to be a tough team to play, but we'll see if we can get it done. We're going to take game 1. They're going to even it up. We're up 2-1. We're up 3-1. We're going to beat them in 5. In the finals, we got the Portland Trailblazers. We got to play the MVP, Clyde Drexler, Terry Porter, Cliff Robinson, Kevin Duckworth, Buck Williams, Danny Ainge. Wow, okay. The Utah Jazz GM is literally here right now. But all right. In game 1, they're going to take game 2, leaving it up. Game 3, they're up 2-1. They're up 3-1. And if we go force to game 7, we might have a chance. But I'd love to get a championship right now. If we don't get it now, we're eventually going to win one. But at least we can say we won a championship, so I'm worried for the future. But it's a close game, and we are going to force the game 7. So we might have a hopping game here. I like hopping in at least one time during these 10-year rebuilds, so we'll see if we can get it done. As we had a game 7 in Charlotte, so far we have the lead. Let's keep it. They're going to come back into it for just a minute, but we take the lead right back. It's still a close game. They have the lead right now. We take it back, and it is looking like we are going to get a hopping game. So 145, 114, and 113. All right, so let me change. Let me take this era filter off. This looks bad. You guys probably don't want to sit here and watch. Okay, let me take this filter off. Okay, I don't know why that was on, but all right. Muggsy Bogues has it. Muggsy Bogues. So the Portland Trail Blazers have the lead by 1 point. Manning has it. Manning is gonna go ahead and give it to Bogues. So Muggsy Bogues has it. Bogues gonna give it to Larry Johnson, and he's gonna throw it away. Okay. Danny Ainge has it. Danny Ainge got it. I don't like this. Yeah, it's just too easy for Danny Ainge, dude. Yeah, it's literally the most mismatch you could even want. But all right, sorry. Muggsy Bogues has it. He looks so small in the court. He looks like a toddler compared to all these guys. But all right, Muggsy Bogues gonna give it to Danny Manning. He's gonna miss it, and I'm gonna lie, we are 100% selling this game. But all right, we're gonna get a turnover. Larry Johnson with the steal. Danny Manning has it. Danny Manning is going to. Okay, so about 56 seconds of Bogues. Do not take that up. Okay, it's a foul. And what? No, okay. It's only showing the time. It's only showing the shot clock, but the time is you can see it at the beginning, or up top of the rim right there. 55.1 seconds left. So, all right. So Robinson's going to inbound it. So it's a tie game. Porter has it. Porter is going to go ahead and drive on Bogues. I don't lie, this is not fair. They're just going to keep driving on Muggsy Bogues. How did Muggsy Bogues really not get bullied, bro? He had to get bullied every single time when he drives to the paint. I don't know how we can stop him, but we can't. I don't know what's going on there, but Larry Johnson has it. Larry Johnson's going to give it to Shaquille O'Neal in the post. Shaquille O'Neal posting up. Shaquille O'Neal plays. Oh my goodness. Okay, Shaq. That's definitely a Shaquille O'Neal play right there. Except I did not expect that. I didn't expect that to happen. I thought that was going to be a waste of play. But Porter has it. Porter driving on. We got double teamed and have some switch because this isn't it, bro. Because 16 seconds left, 15 seconds left, 13 seconds left in the game. So shot clock is shorter than the game clock. So Bogues, as long as you play good perimeter defense, get the rebound. Larry Johnson has it, and we got 4 seconds left. We can hit the game-winning shot to win the NBA Finals. Who do I want taking this shot? Del Curry. If he's in the game right now, which I'm pretty sure he should be, Del Curry's not fouled out, right? Okay, he's fouled out. Great. That's a guy I want to take in this shot, even though that's a guy I want to take in at least the final shot, but if it was a 3, I'd have him taking it. But if we're obviously going in the painting, okay, Shaq's inbounding. So it won't be Shaq taking the shot. So Shaq is going to go ahead. Man, I'm looking nervous right now. But Shaq is going to go ahead and give it to Gil, Shaquille O'Neal. Bogues for the game winner. It's no good. I didn't expect it to go in because I don't know. But we're going to lose the NBA championship to the Portland Trail Blazers, which sucks, man. That was terrible execution. We don't have a go-to scorer, man. In these near a go-to scorer, obviously. The Blazers have one in Clyde Drexler. We didn't. So that might be what we changed in the offseason, honestly. But I don't know, man. I mean, maybe we don't have to change anything. We just came unlucky with the Blazers because Bo was kind of getting bullied by 6'3" Terry Porter. But like I said, maybe we can move on from Bogues if he's really too small for us. I didn't expect it to be an issue because it wasn't an issue back then. I don't think so. But if he is too small, we'll obviously make that change. But we do, in the draft, we don't always have a lottery pick. The Kings will get 1. We have the 27th pick in the draft, so the last pick in the draft, which sucks. But I guess we'll still draft it, obviously. So with pick 27, I'm probably just going to run it back this year, honestly. I think that'd be the best thing for us to do. We got Danny Bling. Let's see if I can find anybody that I know. And Aaron Williams looks like the realest person I see. I'm pretty sure he's a role player. So Aaron Williams, welcome to the team. Tracy Murray will come back. We don't really have any good, restricted free agents to bring back and worry about. But Muggsy Bogues even has for not much money, so I'll re-sign him. We might make him with the deadline, sure. But right now, I'm honestly good with how this team is. So we just made the finals. We don't really make a big move. But Muggsy Bogues, Kendall Green, Del Curry, Larry Johnson. We just hope on player progression from Shaquille O'Neal to get better. Larry Johnson, some other guys, and I think we should be good. We need either a backup point guard or a backup center. I think that's one thing to do, upgrade the team, is trade for a better depth piece. I don't know who we're going to ship off to do it, but I want to get a backup center here somehow. I'm going to do this trade where we get Kenny Gaddison back from the Clippers. They were offering this. We get our backup center back. We're trading a 1996 second and a 1995 top 3 protected pick. But we are getting a lottery-protected Clippers pick. The Clippers projected to be bad. So I'll take Gaddison. We can move it to J.R. Reed or Gaddison in the center. That's kind of what the original thought was. So we'll see if we can move him in the center. So J.R. Reed stayed the same. Gaddison stayed the same. But I'll move J.R. Reed there, I guess. J.R. Reed, move him to backup center. And then we now have Gaddison. And then that'll be our last move. Hopefully we see some progression. Player progression, Shaq is up to a 90 overall. Larry John's up to an 89. Kendall Gill is up to an 86. Manning is up. Dell is even up. Bulls is up. So if we need to make a move to trade the line, I will. But I feel like with a more developed team, we should hopefully be able to get it done this year. We'll see, though, obviously. I'm still aiming for Kobe Bryant, though. I'm still trying to save assets to do that as well. So that championship last year would have been nice, but Bulls, Green, Larry Johnson, Manning, Shaq, Del Curry, Gadsden, J.R. Reed. Then we'll go down rotation, get Newman in the rotation, and then maybe blow off our head coach next year. If we don't win this year, big changes will be made to our head coach. But I think we'll be a good team this year again. We'll see what happens. Shaquille O'Neal wins the MVP in just year 2. I doubt it's because of his stats. 21 points per game, 10 rebounds, 2.6 blocks, and 1 steal is good, obviously. But once you guys see our record, you guys are probably going to understand why Shaq won it. There were players that averaged way better stats than him, so it was probably our freaking record. 77-5. There's no way this team loses. There's absolutely no way. 77-5. And once we hopefully add Kobe to this team, goodness, is about to be so good. But number 1 seed, obviously. 77-5 is the greatest record in NBA history. Nobody's beating this. 77-5 is crazy. Only 5 losses and 77 wins. 21 from Shaq, 21 from Larry Johnson, and Kendall Green with 20. Big 3 on our hands. 15 from Del Curry, 14 from Danny Manning, 8.5 from Reed, 8 from Gadsden, 6, and 12 assists from Muggsy Bogues. That's why I kept him, man. He's a really elite playmaker, as you can see. But, yeah, I mean, we ended up being just that good. Proficiency, we are running a balanced system, which that is our best system. We're going to get 2 to run it. As we got the New Jersey Nets around, we should literally be unstoppable if we lost only 5 games in an 82-game regular season. But we'll see what happens. We're going to sweep the New Jersey Nets, I should say. Now we got the Chicago Bulls. This might be a little tougher, MJ and Pippen, but I'm not feared. For the first time, I'm not feared by Michael Jordan. Since we literally won all these games. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. We're going to take game 3 and beat them in 5. Yes, we do. Now we got the Detroit Pistons. They have Isaiah Thomas. He beat this team last year. Looks like they regressed a bit. They'll have 70 overall starting center. They have Eric Riley guarding Shaq. Yeah, it's over, bro. We see that's over. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. They're going to take game 3. Okay, we're up 3-1, though. We're going to beat them at 5. We finish with the Utah Jazz in the finals. But, Shaq, you better dominate against that 70 overall center. Well, he was all right, I guess. I mean, it's just so young, Shaquille O'Neal. But, all right, now we got the Utah Jazz. How many games did they win this season? Do they compare to us? Not at all. 16-22 is pretty good, though. But they have John Stockton, he's 32. Jeff Malone. They have Blue Edwards, Karl Malone, Grant Long, Eric Thurl Bailey. So we'll see if we can beat this team. In game 1, we're going to take game 2, they ended up. Game 3. Okay, we went up 2-2. We're up 3-2, and we're going to beat them in 6. Just like that. We've got a championship, so no longer worried about not getting a championship in these 10 years. This is our 3rd year, and we already went 77-5 and got a championship. So Larry Bird's going to retire. Mike is retiring. Sadly, couldn't get him a ring, though. But he's retiring. But, okay, let's get straight into the draft lottery, though. From the Clippers trade that we did, we're projected pick 10, and we're going to finish with the number. It was lottery protected. How do we not get the pick if it was lottery protected? All right, it must have been top something protected. I don't know. But we don't have the pick for whatever reason. So it now conveyed to an unprotected 1995 pick, which is annoying. But, hey, man, maybe 1995 is a better draft class. I guess it could be. But it's actually missed out on that. Who was our head coach last year? Whoever it was, I'd like to bring him back, but there might be some better options, dude. I'm gonna lie with you, but yeah, there obviously is some better options. So, Jamie Ellis looks pretty good. Let's see. Lenny Wilkins though is someone I would offer. So, who's the best head coach you can offer? So, looks like it's one of these guys. So, Jerry Sloan. Yeah, let's offer him the max, and he's gonna sign. So, I wanted to offer him max. We got him. We got him. Need a new team doctor, I guess. So, Matthew Peterson. Want to be our new team doctor. All right, we got him. All right, we just paid our head coach a lot of money there, but he came and he's our new head coach. So now I have the 27th overall pick, which I don't think there's any. I doubt there's anybody going to be there, but yeah, it's literally the last pick in the second round. But I'm not even really going to bother signing it. So, all right, Shaquille O'Neal, we're going to accept. Coming off a championship, want to keep the team relatively the same, obviously. Save up all the assets we need to give the number one overall pick in 1996. I'm going to bring back J.R. Reed. He's been pretty solid for us. So, J.R. Reed, if he wants to come back, he does. And that's the only guy after earlier, Gaddison, too. So, Gatson and J.R. Reed. Welcome back to the team, and then we don't really have any other moves to do, obviously, if we also want to make a move, but I guess we could sign a backup point guard. So Jackson, Andre Turner. I don't want another 5'11 guy, so we'll sign like Rodney Moore, 26 years old. Maybe he turns into something for us, but maybe he does. I don't know. But player progression, I can't wait to see how good this looks or how bad it looks. But player progression, we got Shaquille O'Neal up to a 94. The only guy regressing is Gatson and then Rodney Moore. But that's really it. We'll be the exact same team running it back with Shaquille O'Neal getting even better every season. And then hopefully with Kobe Bryant coming home soon. I'd absolutely love this. So 19, is there like a 1995 draft class we can use? If not, we'll obviously go and auto-generate it, but it doesn't look like it is. So auto-generated draft classes actually got a lot better too, so I appreciate 2K for fixing that for us. But the 1996 draft class, we won't use 2Ks because we'll use a better one. So Muggsy Bogues, Kendall Green, Larry Johnson, is he mad at us, man? Why is he mad at us, dude? We literally just won a championship, and he has best career year. Manning, Shaq, Del Curry, Reed, Gadsden, Newman, and then auto not rotation. But Jerry Sloan's the new head coach. We should be even better. I'll see you at the end of the season. Shaquille O'Neal wins the MVP, back-to-back MVP in year 3, which is absolutely insane. Jason Kidd, Rookie of the Year. D. Brown as your sixth man, but we finish off 96 and 6. We're just absolutely dominating, and it's supposed to be the Michael Jordan era. We're the 1 seed. We lost 1 game that we did last year. It's insane to say, we're only 71 team. I think this could be an 82-0 challenge, bro. I think this is the best record I ever had. 9-8 We had 22 from Shaquille O'Neal, 21 from Larry Johnson, 19 from Green, 15 from Manning, 14 from Curry, 8, 8, 6, and 6. So Bulls, once again, a really good season, average 6 and 11. But we do have the Indiana Pacers in round 1. Gotta play the Rookie of the Year, Jason Kidd. So in round 1, we are gonna sweep them. Now we got the Detroit Pistons. Beat this team a couple, I think this is the third we about to beat them. If we do beat them, we definitely could lose. We're going to sweep them. Now I got the Chicago Bulls. Maybe the Bulls are the team to do it, man. Never to count out Jordan and Scottie Pippen, obviously, but we're going to take game 1. They're going to even it up. They're up 2-1. Yeah, I never said, like I said, don't count out Jordan. They're up 3-2, and we're going to go to a game 7. So game 7 against prime Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and the Chicago Bulls. So far, it's a close game, but it is we're going to beat them in 7. So we get the job done, 120-94. No team can still beat us. Now we got the San Antonio Spurs. So David Robinson, obviously, is the focal point of this team. We'll see if we can get it done against them. So game 1, we're going to take David Robinson versus Shaq as well. We're up 2-0, and it's just too easy. 3-0, 4-0, we get the clean sweep. And Shaq wins the Finals MVP. That's our second championship in this video. 4th, third Finals appearance in this video. I still wonder, what if Muggsy Bogues is never too small? I think we could have beat the Blazers, man, because they were absolutely bullying him in that series. But once again, I'm going to probably just run it back only one last season, and then the big move is coming in 1996 when we trade for our guy. So it is so new teams are heading into the league this year. The draft lottery, we are going to finish with what pick do we have? We have the 13th pick from the Clippers, so that helps a lot. And then I'm going to keep the head coach the way it is. So let's protect our players. What team is heading into the league this year? Let's protect our players. We're going to protect Shaq. I'm protecting everybody. I'm not letting anybody go, obviously. Why would I do that? So, We need to release one player to make an expansion work. Are we serious? I never knew that, but I mean, I guess we cut the worst player on the team, right? Kenny Gads. You guys can have him, I guess. Man, that sucks. Expansion. We have to cut one player, but we'll do it. I mean, I guess if it's a need, we literally have to do it. But what are the teams that came into the league? Was it so the Memphis Grizzlies came in? Was it one more? Or was that the only team? So the Grizzlies and wasn't the Suns? Was it the Houston Rockets? It was the Houston Rockets. So yeah, the Raptors. My bad. The Raptors. Now, obviously, there's still some more teams that have to come. But anyway, let's head into the draft with our 13th pick. So what do we got? We got Theo Ratliff. We got Alan Henderson. We got Gary Trent. So I think I'm gonna go with Theo Ratliff here. Who went the couple of picks? Those are the Kevin Garnett draft class, obviously. Some picks before us were, Carlos Williamson, Brent Berry. Not nobody too crazy, so I'm fine with my future backup center, Theo Ratliff. So we'll select him. We'll sign him to his rookie contract. Shaq, we're going to accept the qualifying offers. Rodney Monroe, I'm not really too concerned about, but we have some free we have to re-sign. So Kendall Gill, Johnny Newman, and then Danny Manning will pay everybody. Okay, Danny Manning wants to go to Philly, so I can't offer him again too because 2K doesn't let you do that anymore. So when you offer a player, you can't really. I didn't think he would leave us, but it's not gonna let me offer him this way. 2K passed that method. So wait, if 2K passed that method, how are we gonna? No, I'm not even gonna even worry about. I was gonna say how are we gonna fix our off season when that comes to the point, but. Yeah, so he's really going to leave. Danny Manning went to the 76ers, so he was a big part of what we did, and he is going to leave us just like that. They could have bet that. But who we signed to replace it, and that sucks. We got, like, Tim Perry. I guess he'd be a solid option, 8 points per game. So, yeah, it definitely hurts, but we'll sign Tim Perry if he even wants to sign, dude. He's going to sign, and he could be a replacement, I guess, but losing Danny Manning sucks. But he went to Philly, man. He went to Philly to go pursue, play with Alonzo Mourning, I guess. But yeah, sucks we lost him, but he's gone now. We can't really do anything about it. So playing progression, we got Shaq going up. Will this team still be good? Probably, honestly. The loss of Danny Manning definitely hurts, but I definitely think we should still be a pretty good roster. We'll also go ahead and extend Muggsy Bowles while we're at it. So I'll see y'all at the end of the season. First steals the MVP from Shaq this season, I'm guessing. Well, he once again went 70 and 12 in this season. The other 70 win team we got in our hand. So 70 and 12, as you can see, player stats. We had, if I can go to it, so player stats, we had about 23 from Larry Johnson, 23 from Shaquille O'Neal, 21 from Kendall Gill. He might be sacrificed to get number one overall pick to draft Kobe, but Kendall Gill obviously is nowhere near the level of Kobe Bryant. But Del Curry with 15. He is 31 years old, but he's still been a really good role player, man. 8 from Reed. So, all right, we have the Boston Celtics in round 1. I am going to go. I mean, we shouldn't go rotation now at this point. I'm going to keep it the same. I mean, Theo Ratliff's playing as our backup center now. Forgot about him, so I'm going to leave it the same. We could shrink the utilization of the bench down just a little bit, but that's really it. All right, we got Boston in round 1. Tim Hardaway, obviously, Reggie Lewis, D. Brown. So we're going to sweep him to play the Orlando Magic in round 2. Armstrong, Nick Anderson, Dennis Scott in round 2. We are going to sweep them, yet to lose a game, heading on to Philly. So, Danny Manning, I want my revenge on you. You left us to go join Philly. We still were a 71 team without you, but not to be the same without you. You do have Penny Hardaway. You did join a pretty solid team, but I don't want to lose to you, obviously. We're also playing Darius Garland's son. Not people know this, but Darius Garland actually had a dad. I meant to say dad, not son. Obviously, that wouldn't make any sense, but Winston Garland is actually the son. Wait, Winston Garland's the dad of Darius Garland, if I can even say it right. But not many people know he actually had a dad play in the league. But we're up 2-1 on them. We're up 3-1. That's what you get for leaving us, Danny Manning. And we got the Timberwolves around the finals actually. So Pooh Richardson is even a real player. Oh yeah, Pooh Richardson, he is a real player. All right. Eddie Jones, Steve Smith, Sean Kemp. So it's time to see if we can go ahead and beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. So game 1, we're going to take game 2, we're going to take game 3, and just like that, we've three-peated, and Shaquille O'Neal wins another Finals MVP. We won 3 championships in a row, 4 Finals appearances in a row. But now it's time to make this team even better and add an all-time legend in Kobe Bryant. Obviously, if we can get the number 1 overall pick, let's see where it's projected to land. We are projected. Obviously, I mean, the Raptors are projected number 1, and we're going to have to make a trade with the Vancouver Grizzlies, man. I was hoping it wasn't a freaking expansion team, so it would make some sense, but I feel like it's an expansion team. Maybe the GM doesn't know what he's doing, and we can offer him a good enough package for Kobe Bryant. So I'm still gonna try it, even if it doesn't work. I'm still gonna try it. So let's see what I can offer for Kobe. I mean, for the number 1 overall pick, you know what I mean. I'm gonna draft Kobe. But even if we who else instead of Kobe, we could draft Allen Iverson. But you can't pass up on Kobe Bryant. Man, I'll take it if we get number 1. I think we start this trade off with Kendall Gill. He was the one that had to be sacrificed last year. He was a great player for us. I kind of don't want to trade him. I mean, if we don't trade him, he could be that. Yeah, there could be a way to trade him. So I don't want to trade Del Curry either. All right, we're going to have to trade one of them, obviously. So I'd like to keep Kendall Gill off the bench. I'm going to trade Del Curry, pick 29. We might have to sacrifice Bulbs as well. I kind of don't want to, but we're going to have to have somebody. So J.R. Reed. Our 27 are protected first round pick, our 2099 are protected first round pick, and then a 2002, and they don't agree. So yeah, it'd have to be probably who we think it is, unless Tim Perry gets it done in the trade. Oh, we get to keep J.R. Reed. Okay, J.R. Reed will continue to be our 6th man off the bench. I mean Kendall Reed. I'm about to say. I'm completely getting these names mixed up. We get the number 1 overall pick. We trade a lot, but that means Kobe Bryant is officially going to be a part of the obviously the Charlotte Hornets. I don't know why this says they have to pick, but we have the Grizzlies pick, and we are going ahead and let me see if the mock draft updated. Okay, they have it selecting Allen Iverson, which he's a point guard, what makes sense, but I'm still going to take Kobe Bryant. He was the pick all on to get him. The Hornets actually traded Kobe Bryant, I believe, so in the draft to the Lakers, but we're going to be selecting Kobe Bryant this pick, 17 years old. Welcome to the team, Kobe Bryant, and then we absolutely love that for us. So Kobe, team player options, we have none. Qualifying offer, Shaquille O'Neal is a free agent. Could we move this guy to point guard too? I was going to say Kendall. Could he play point guard? I don't know. If so, we can obviously do something like that. But Shaquille O'Neal is about to get an extension from me. Hopefully he wants to come back, which he does. And then Johnny Newman has been here for a minute. Might as well bring him back, right? So Shaq, welcome back to the team. And I'm honestly good on everything else. I mean, we have our center rotation. Okay, we don't have a power forward rotation, but once we do that, we should be going to sign 2 power forwards. So let's see. So Anthony Booner and with these guys like Buck Williams, sign like 3 of them just in case, and Greg Anderson if they want to sign. So you get all of them just like that. Then we got Shaquille O'Neal going up to a 97. We have Muggsy Bogues starting to regress. We have Johnny Newman starting to regress. But what do you make a trade with the Grizzlies? Are these guys? So it sucks we have to trade Del Curry. He was a great role player, but maybe it would have made sense to trade the guy anyway. But I just wanted to keep him. I mean, he's been pretty good for us throughout this video, but maybe I messed up. Who knows? Heading into this season, we're going to run Kendall Gill at point guard this year, and we're going to run Kobe Bryant at the 2, Larry Johnson. Actually, it might more sense to bring him. I'm going to bring him off the bench. I'm going to bring him off the bench so we can have a playmaker in the starting 5. Bolden's been working at obviously his position, so I'm cool on that. Then we'll go ahead and start Bulls will bench Kendall Gill. So I'm going to do that really quickly, and then we're good on that one, so we'll go ahead and bench Kendall Gill for at least 1 season. He'll be taking it off after the season, but he actually was going to start Kobe Bryant anyway. So Bogues, Kobe Bryant, Larry Johnson, Greg Anderson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kendall Green. Can we play Ratliff and Shaq together? Huh. All right, Johnny Newman, Anthony Boone, and that's your 9-man rotation. So leave it like that. Like I say, Kobe and Shaq reunited once again, but this time in Charlotte. But we should be even better with Kobe now. I'll see y'all at the end of the season. We're 10-0, 11-0, 12-0. Let's keep going. Let's go 82-0, bro. Actually go 82-0, dude. I'm going to lie. I was just kidding at one point. But I did not want this to be an 82-0 challenge. Chill, bro. Okay, there it is. So we lost the game. It's too good to be true, man. But let's see if we still get 80 wins on the season. I'll see y'all at the end of the season. Shaquille O'Neal is the MVP. Rookie of the Year does go to Allen Iverson, not Kobe Bryant. But Kendall Gill did win the 6th Man of the Year, averaged the most points he did off the bench. Maybe that was the right word for him. But Okay, so did it show the coach of the year? Okay, it went 60, not no, never mind 60, 80-2, which is crazy. I want executive of the year. I'm gonna keep winning executive of the years, obviously. So yeah, it's been going great. This rebuild has been going great so far. Player stats, we had about 28.5 from Shaquille O'Neal with 15 rebounds, 23 from Larry Johnson, 22 from Gill, 16 from Kobe Bryant, 6.5 from Greg Anderson. But we still even have our long-term power forward. Once we figure that out, then obviously we don't really have to make it much more moves throughout this video. But we got Milwaukee in round one. We'll see if we can beat them. We are gonna be sweeping. I got the New Jersey Nets. I'm glad there's no team that should really be able to beat us. We just won 80 games, literally 80-20, the best record we probably ever had. Philly, y'all should stand no chance either. We have yet to lose a game. Now we got the Dallas Mavericks. We'll see if they're the team that beat us. Not even close. We go undefeated in the playoff. This is the greatest team I ever built, and I don't even know it would be. But how many years have we gone on this so far? We've gone about 6 years on this. So about four more left, and about probably hopefully four more championships left in this one. So draft lottery, our pick probably goes to it goes to the Memphis Grizzlies, but I'm happy it goes to the Grizzlies, man. We got Kobe Bryant from it. So we don't have a pick in this draft. Oh, actually might have a second. We did. We had drafted Russ Phillips. But Theo Ralph, we're gonna accept. I don't know why I want me to decline him, but we're probably gonna have to sign a power forward. So we do this really every season, sign a new power forward. But Larry Johnson is a free agent this year, which obviously don't want to let him walk in free agency. If he does, we're cooked. So we're gonna have to pay him as much money as we can, so they won't leave. Larry Johnson and then Johnny Newman at this point. He's been, like I said, I like to bring him back. So we're gonna re-sign them both. We have to overpay for them, so they'll come back. So we'll take that, and then George McLeod is here, free agent. I mean, we really need a power forward or anything. So if we can re-sign, bring back Kenny for another year, I wouldn't mind it, bro. We'll see if we can sign him. We'll see if he would sign. So Kenny, he does not want to come back. He wants to go to Cleveland, so we'll go to Cleveland. Terry Davis might even bring back Greg Anderson for them. He wasn't bad for us. 9.7 rebound isn't bad. But Nate McMillan is sitting here in free agency. No, sure. Let's offer the head coach legend or assistant coach Lakers legend Scott Brooks, another head coach. It's crazy because these guys literally ended up being the two assistant coaches on the Lakers. Let's pair them up. Why? That'll be funny. Then maybe we can use these salaries, like I said, to get us power forward. We'll look into it, but player progression. We do have some regression is starting to happen. Kobe's up to 89, but Bogut is going down, so we might eventually have to make a trade, but I don't think it'll be right now. I mean, I'm going to see if I get a power forward in the building real quickly. Trade, we get 24-year-old Jerome Williams. Just came off a rookie season, so we're going to sign him. Hopefully, he could be our power forward in the future. So we do that, get Jerome Williams. I guess he could be our power forward for the future. We're going to hope he can become that. There hasn't been much draft class. Obviously, 2K is barely even a week old at this point, but Bulls, so they want to bench Kobe, obviously, but I'm going to get you to start. He's a higher overall than Kendall Kill that fast, but obviously we're not going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to go ahead and bench Kendall Gill for the season until they want to start Kobe Bryant. So Bulls, we might eventually have to trade Mosey Ball. I think in the offseason we'll trade him definitely for maybe just a younger option at this point and a taller option. But I'm going to go ahead and start Jerome Williams, though, off the bat, because he was like traded for and on the power for the future. I have to see how this guy ended up panning out in the NBA, though. But the rest of the rotation looks pretty good, so I'm going to leave it like that. And then I love this, like I said, 9-man rotation. I'll see y'all at the end of the season. We'll see if we can go 8-0 this year. P from Shaquille O'Neal, another 6-man from Kendall Gill, and a defensive player, I think, goes to Shaq. I saw, yep. Wasn't proven one is Steve Nash. We went 79-3 on this season. So another incredible season. We ended up being 79-3, like I said. Player stats, we had about 20. Larry Johnson took the step up this year. So he averaged 27 points per game, the most he's ever averaged in his real life career. But it's Larry Johnson for you, man. 25 from Shaq, 21 from Kobe Bryant, 21 from Kendall Gill. We had a bunch of scores in this team, which is nice. Jerome Williams averaged 10 points. I looked up his stats throughout his career. He ended up being, the most he averaged was 9-9 throughout his career, which I guess isn't terrible, but he averaged 10-6 here, so we'll take it. So the team is looking better and better and better. Team just fits so well. We got Atlanta in round one, though. Kenny Anderson, Glenn, I think we'll be able to beat this team. is going to be another sweep. Now we got the Boston Celtics in round 2. We'll see another sweep. Now we got the Philadelphia. Danny Manning, you messed up not re-signing with us. You could have been a part of this dynasty we're building, but we're going to beat you in 5. Then we got the Denver Nuggets, and they got David Wesley, Chris Jackson, Dikembe Mutombo. We are going to beat them in 6. That's the closest the team ever got to beating us in 6 games. But Shaq, another Finals MVP. You absolutely just love to see. I'm going to keep running it back. So nobody can stop us. Like, oh, I did say I was going to trade Muggsy Bogues. Oh, I did say that. All right, I'm going to do it. This is our pick. We have our pick this year. We have our pick this year. Okay, Sloan. I'll low-key, if we lose you, that would suck. But I'm gonna pay you so you won't leave. Hopefully, you're not gonna leave. So Jerry Sloan, welcome back. And then, all right, we need to make a trade at least. So this video won't be boring to you guys. We will make a trade for somebody. I like Jerome Williams. It looks like he's gonna be a pretty good player for us. So we'll keep him. But I'm gonna trade Muggsy Bogues. He's been here for a minute. I think it is time to trade him away. Though he's been pretty solid. I'm going to trade him to make this video a little more interesting. I'm going to see if we can make a trade for Chauncey Billups, honestly. He fit perfectly if we need right now a starting point guard for the future. I looked at other options. Well, there is really much good options. So I'm going to offer this. They decline, although my second round pick in there still say no. What if we throw like this Russ Phillips guy? I'll opt in his contract and they will offer it to them. But as it's trying to make something happen, Chauncey Billups would, I guess. So it's not letting me opt in. Okay, there we go. Like I said, but all right. We're gonna go ahead and go back to it. I want Chauncey Billups. If not, we could try somebody else. But I think Chauncey would be a solid fit for this team. He'll be a young point guard that he'll develop more than Bogues at this point. So we'll offer this. They still say no. A second. They still say no. I'll trade another second. Another second. All right. We'll have to trade a future first round pick in this show, which I don't hate. Honestly, we're in contender mode, so why not? I'll trade this 2000 pick because it's probably not going to be good. It's a pick swap. They still say no, dude. All right, they don't say yes to this. Moving on. They are gatekeeping like crazy right now. I'm not offering more than that. So yeah, we're absolutely going to step away from this trade and try somebody else. Like Nick Van Exel wouldn't be a bad option, but I don't know if they'd be willing to do this. They wouldn't even do my trade. So yeah, you don't agree to it. I'm not going to trade 3 first, but man, no team is willing to make a trade, which I do understand. Like, we've literally been winning every championship, but it's like we can't get a team to make a trade with us. I mean, I'm not going to trade 3. I mean, I guess we're trading pick 29, a pick swap, and a 2002 first-round pick, which we could do this instead. Go all in for Nick Van Exel. They agree. So, Nick Van Exel, welcome to the team. We are new elite starting point guard. So, I love that. He's a great shooter. We traded a lot to get him, but we went all in. Obviously, we're getting him on the team, which I absolutely love. Free agency, we haven't re-signed Rihanna, so Johnny Newman. I'm going to move off. I'm going to go after somebody else, though. So we need a backup small forward, backup power forward, backup. We need a backup forward more than anything. So let's see. So we got Grant Long. Sure, let's offer him a contract. Let's get Corey, and then let's get our backup point guard and Greg Grant. So sign these 3 guys, and then I'll see y'all at the end of the season in the playoffs. MVP for Chris Webber. We went 75-7 on this season, which is pretty good. But obviously, yeah, it's pretty good for us, for our standards, bro. Obviously, I won 80 games, but I'm fine with 75. So let me keep winning playoff series, keep winning championships. I'm cool with it. How many rings we even got in this one? I've low-key lost count. We have won 5 championships in this one, so that's 5 straight in a row, too. But 23 from Johnson, 22 from Gill, 22 from Kobe, 22 from Shaq. Everybody's really scoring at a high level, man. We have 13 and 11.5 from Nick Van Exel, so we probably got a better option at point guard, which is great, obviously. So we'll take that. 8 from Jerome Williams, 7 from Grant Long. He ended up starting at power forward instead of Jerome Williams, but it's fine. All right. In round 1, man, we want to start Williams now, but New Jersey has Michael Jordan now, but we're gonna beat them at 5. We're gonna sweep them actually, not 5. I guess we beat them in 3. Yeah. So in round 2, we got the Atlanta Hawks. We're gonna sweep them. We got the Toronto Raptors. They have Allen Iverson, so he might give us some trouble, but I still don't think we lose. We beat them in 6. Okay. I saw him win a couple games last year. Okay, we got Tim Hardaway. The Vancouver Grizzlies. We stole the number 1 overall pick from them, or we traded to get number 1 overall pick. I wonder who they. So obviously those picks didn't end up being good because they were keep winning. There was like the last picks in the draft every single year. but we fleeced that means. So we're gonna take game 1, we're gonna take game 2, we're gonna take game 3. We're gonna get the clean sweep. And that's now 6 championships in a row. Finally beating Larry Johnson. What a playoff series from Larry Johnson, bro. Our pick goes to the Memphis Grizzlies this year, but Jerry Sloan will keep us ahead. We should be good. I'm gonna go straight to rookie signing and see if we even did have a pick. Alan Kelly, welcome, bro. Kobe and Jerome Williams will accept. Theo Ratliff is a free agent. I'd like to retain him to be our backup center. So Theo Ratliff, we're gonna offer him a 3-year extension. Kerry Booth, I'm not even gonna worry about that, bro. But all right, so we got that going for us. Got like Ron Harper is a free agent. We want to give Dylan Harper's dad a ring, probably. Who's probably going to get another one, obviously. But we do need a backup point guard and a backup small forward. So we need a backup forward, a backup point guard. So let's see. So Eric Strickland will be the best backup point guard option. Do we need that? Or probably need a forward's more important at this point. So we'll sign like James Robinson, though, to the minimum contract. And forwards we can sign for our money. Let's see. So we got Marcus Liberty. We can get him, which wouldn't be a bad option by any means. Richard Dumas. So I'm gonna probably get him. So Richard, and then welcome to the team. Hopefully we can get that guy in the minimum. So take that. Player progression. Kobe's up to a 96 at this point. Him and Shaq are the same overall now. Van Exel's up, and then Richard is up, and then he's down. Actually, never mind. Jerome Williams will start at power forward. Then we just keep getting better and better, man. So yeah, only a couple more years left. Let's keep winning and winning and winning and winning and winning. I'm gonna auto-generate. I'm not gonna auto-generate. I'm gonna use 2K2000 Drive guys. They actually got a little bit better than they were last year, obviously, but we have gone on this. So 8 years, 2 more years left. So hopefully we can get these years a championship. The MVP, Steve Francis, signature size up legend, wins the Rookie of the Year, but we finished off as the number 1 seed once again, 79-3. This is insane, dude. I don't think I've ever been this good before. 24 from Shaq. I never won this many championships in a row. Eventually it comes to an end point, but we've been so good. I realized I kind of built the Lakers with Shaq, Kobe, and Nick Van Exel. Can you blame me? I'm literally a Lakers fan, bro, but all right, trying to see if we can get how many championships in a row at this point? Our 7th championship in a row. But Washington around 1. I haven't looked at the team. That's how disrespectful I am, bro. But they have T-Mac, a younger Tracy McGrady. Do you guys want to see a Tracy McGrady career re-simulation? That seems pretty fun. I think we want to do that. But now we got the Orlando Magic in round 2. That's how they're looking like. I feel like we're a way better team than them. We are going to sweep them. Now at the New Jersey Nets. Michael Jordan at this point, 37 years old. Sorry for literally stealing your era, Michael Jordan, but it had to happen. I'm going to sweep you guys. Now I got the Dallas Mavericks. They've been here. I mean, Chris Webber, we'll see if they can get it done. We're going to take game 1. We're going to take game 2. They're not going to get it done. We're going to win 7 in a row. What is going on with the Charlotte Hornets? That's our 7th one in a row. We have 1 more year left. Let's see if we can cap it off with 8 in a row. We went 74-8 at the end of this season. We've dominated the league for almost a decade now, but 24 from Kobe, 24 from Shaquille O'Neal, 19, 14, 9, 8, 7, 3, and then 3. All right, so it's time to see if we can cap this off with a championship to end this whole thing off. So I'm going to go 25 utilization this time. I'm trying to switch things up, dude. But Miami is the team we got to face in round 1. We should be able to beat them pretty easily as we do. Detroit is the team we have to play in round 2. They have Chauncey, the player I tried to get, up to a 92 overall. I feel like we offered enough to get him, but hey, man. But I'm comfortable with Nick Van Exel. We are going to go. No way we lose, dude. No way. All right. I'm not. I can't be mad. I just can't be mad. But I kind of am. I wanted to cap it off with a championship. I knew 2K was going to do this, dude. We lose to this team. After all these years, the Pistons are going to be the team to take us down. Wow. Well, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Most successful rebuild I had of all 2K26. In total, we won 7 championships. It's absolutely insane. So, yeah, this was a pretty good team we put together, too. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.